Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Recha HaKodesh. Double honors to the elder apostles as well as the elder bishops who labored to teach us this truth. Salutations to the hopeful elect out there pushing this word in truth, sincerity, and indeed. I'm your brother Kapatazar from the Great Millstone Chicago branch, coming at you with another real quick, Lord willing, edifying lesson. And just hopping in the spirit, touching on the current events, chiefly the Genius Act, while the whole world was distracted by the Epstein files. The corporate elites pushed forward with the Genius Act, which really isn't so genius when you look into it. And I'm not going to get too in depth, just to get straight to the meat and potatoes of this shit. The Genius Act is ushering in the digital age, all right? They're gonna usher in the Great Reset through this act. They're gonna disguise it as an American or a world economy moving towards quote unquote stable coins, which are pegged to the US dollar, but if it's pegged to the US dollar, it ain't so stable after all, now is it? They're gonna try to tell you, this nigga Trump, he did a complete 180. At first, he was all against central bank digital currencies, but when you do the research, stable coins are central bank digital currencies. And central bank digital currencies are programmable. What does that mean? For those that have been watching my channel, been watching the Elder Malcolm here in Chicago, you would know that programmable CBDCs are basically tokens in the digital wallet that you can completely control, okay? This is this new system that they're about to usher in with this act that was signed into law a couple days ago. They're getting ready to usher in a part of the New World Order, okay? A digital reset, an economic transition that's going to lead to more control, more manipulation from the corporate elite. And like I said, the whole world was, distracted with the whole Epstein thing, and they did this underhandedly, okay? Now, I believe I read on the White House government website that this act is supposed to be in full effect within the next 16 to 18 months. So that puts it around January 2027. So for them to usher in this new system, this new way of life, it would only make sense that some type of event has to happen prior to, whether it be this year and they drag it out, or whether it be 2026. Literally, we have to keep our heads on the swivel because something is going to happen to where they're going to usher in this new system, whether it be an engineered collapse or whether it be some black swan event. At the end of the day, something drastic is getting ready to happen between now and like I said, the whole 2026. We got to keep our eyes open as far as this economy is concerned. But this devil is moving. That's the point. This devil is moving. We have to understand he wants the entire world, all right, chipped and dipped before 2030. There's something called Agenda 2030. They want to accelerate this. So, they want to accelerate this thing, all right? So we have to understand that they're going to get ready to start moving. They're going to get ready to start setting things in place. Man, I don't know if that's firecrackers or what, but things are being moved. Things are getting ready to be put in place, okay, for them to set this new system up. And it's not going to be a smooth transition. It's going to be very rough, okay? It's going to be a very rough transition. It has to be rough to the point where people are willing to bend the knee. People are willing to understand what's at stake, what's going on, and they're willing to bend the knee. Okay? I can't stress it enough. The system, the way of life that's about to overtake America. Okay? When I say complete control, I mean complete control over your finances. Over 90% of all transactions in America and abroad are digital. You understand? So people are not really using cash like that anymore. So they're getting ready to completely do away with cash. Okay? And as they do away with cash and they move and segue into this digital way of life, there's going to be more mass hacking, incidents of hackers. There's going to be more control. There's going to be more economic blackouts. Things are going to happen. The markets are going to be extremely volatile. Yesterday's price is not going to be the next day's price. That's how unpredictable and chaotic it's going to be. You understand? And it's going to be to the point where people are eventually going to bend the knee and persuade themselves to be, like I said, chipped and dipped. Okay? They're going to put everything in this chip and completely insert it in you. Okay? But again, the Genius Act is the Trojan horse that's going to lead to this event. All right? What do we have to look forward to? Okay? Imagine going into the grocery store and you get all your groceries. You go to check out. And when you check out, you get a prompt telling you, or you might get a text message before or after you enter into the grocery store saying, hey, look, you made a post about the president. You made a post about the government, or you shared a controversial post on social media. Yeah, we don't like that. So for that, we're going to freeze your account for a week. You won't be able to make any transactions. You won't be able to get any gas. You won't be able to get any groceries. You won't be able to do shit. Okay? You ain't gonna have no motion. Okay? You ain't gonna have slow motion. You ain't gonna have no motion. This is the life we coming into. All right? You run a red light and the camera catches you, you ain't gonna have to worry about a letter coming in the mail. They just gonna hit you in real time, straight out your account, whether you got the money or not. Okay? This is the life we coming into. This is where we're headed. This is what has been signed into law as of a couple days ago. Again, this is what has been signed into law as of a couple days ago. All right? And like I said, these people, these people have no idea what just hit them. They're too distracted with folly. They're too distracted with the cares of this life, man. All right? But to the elect, hey, this ain't gonna come upon us as a thief in the night. All right? As it is written, man, hey, our salvation is nearer than what we believe. Okay? We getting ready to get the fuck up out of here, man. All right? But again, this devil is making moves, and guess what? Persecution is right around the corner. So we have to be mindful and cognizant of that and mentally and spiritually prepare our minds for that. You men of the great millstone, you men that hazard your lives for the gospel. All right? AI is busting. Okay? So they're going to bring that persecution upon us. It's going to get very uncomfortable for the men of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai that preach this word. Okay? Because of lessons like this, forewarning the people, giving them the heads up. Hey, look, this is what's going on. This is where we're at in prophecy. That's the most important thing on this planet Earth. It's not about making a bag. It's not about the next big thing. It's not about what's going on with social media and, dating and all this bullshit. None of that means anything. It's all about where we're at in prophecy. And right now, prophecy is knocking at the door. Okay? The mark of the beast is at the door. This system is now being implemented. It's go time. All right? This devil is out here playing ball. And as this devil inches closer to his new world order, guess what? Yahweh Shai inches closer to his grand return and the salvation of the elect. But now it's fucking go time, man. It's serious business now, man. It's all gas, no brakes. Okay? Me personally, I've been saying that ever since the elections. Before the elections, I've been saying, look, it's finna be all gas, no brakes. And what has happened through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, man, this nigga Trump, he been coming in, man. Hey, man, he kicked the dough down, man. All right? Standing on straight business, man. Okay? It's about to get very, very uncomfortable out here, man. We are in the midst of, like I said, they're segueing into this new way of life, this new system. It's going to be complete economic turmoil from here on out. From here on out, AI is smoking shit. The black woman done lost over 300,000 jobs since February, and that's only going to increase. You understand? It's go time now, man. They rounding up the Northern Kingdom. They about to start rounding up everybody. They about to start rounding up people that are against the government. They're about to start rounding up rebels. They may even try to round up men of the Lord. All right? If it be Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai's will, hey, some of the men of the Lord may get rounded up, may get snatched up. But that just means there's work to be done wherever the men of the Lord land at. I said all that to say this, man. We almost out of here, man. As it is written in Revelations, the 12th chapter, man. All right? The devil is going to come down with great wrath because he knows he has but a short time. Okay? Okay? That big, beautiful bill, he's amping up ICE. He's amping up fucking centurions, soldiers. Okay? To come start snatching people up. That's a part of the persecution. That's a part of the great wrath. All right? He knows he's almost out of here, man. So we have to keep this thing in mind, man. Hey. The Lord ain't playing, man. All right? Our faith is about to be tested. The hour of temptation is knocking at the door. It's here, man. So we have to prepare our minds. Like I said, anything can happen between now and 2027, okay? Or they might just, implement it sooner. The Genius Act, the stable coins, the digital reset, okay? But we're here to forewarn of these things, man, before they come, man. So a motherfucker can't say, oh, I didn't know, okay? But as it is written, hey, Sirach 4:28, strive for the truth unto death. Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai shall fight for thee, man. Hey, we in that time now, champ. We in the championship rounds now, man. All right? This is when the fatigue begins to set in now. This is when shit really starts to get real out here, man. All right? So for the yoke fellows out here, man, hey, stay strong, man. Hey, fuck all the bullshit. Fuck all the pride. All right? Mortify the flesh. And we got to fight this good fight, man. We got to fight this good fight, man. We at the door now, man. All right? I'm going to get the fuck out of here, man. These mosquitoes tearing my ass up. Hope this was edifying. All praise, glory, and honor unto Yahweh. Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Ba'ashem Rechak Wadash. Shalom and a Baba Ball.